The UK has gone to the polls over the weekend to decide the makeup of the Scottish and Welsh parliaments, as well as voting for the mayors of England's larger cities. On the results so far, the Conservatives have made significant gains in Parliament, leaving Labour to yet again question the direction of the party. Joining me now to discuss this, the editor of Spiked Online in the UK, Brendan O'Neill. Brendan, despite the government's poor handling of the pandemic, the Conservatives have done well, although London Mayor Sadiq Khan, famous for his fights with Trump, was re-elected for a second term. What's your analysis of the result?
Yeah, it's extraordinary. Exactly as you say, even though we've had a very bad COVID death toll, and even though we've had a severe lockdown, well, we've had 3 lockdowns over the past year, despite all of that, the Conservatives have still done better than Labour. And what's happened, we're seeing a continuation of what happened in the general election in 2019. So in that general election, millions of working class Labour voters switched their vote to the Tory party for the first time ever, because the Tory party was promising to get Brexit done, whereas Labour was going to betray Brexit and hold a second referendum. And we're seeing a continuation of that in England in particular. Lots of working class voters in these local elections have switched to the Conservative Party. They've abandoned Labour. They feel that Labour no longer represents them. And I think this really speaks to a crisis of social democratic parties across the Western world, which are increasingly losing touch with their working class base.